Ahead and get to our viewer questions. As I mentioned earlier, we have lots of great questions, and our first one is going to come to us from Ted from the North Shore. And Ted writes in, this goes back to Amendment number 2, Alana. If the amendment strengthening gun protection passes, will people be allowed to bring concealed guns onto school campuses and other places where they are currently not allowed? It seems like it's very gray, not black and white here.
I think that's the trouble with this particular amendment, is that it does leave open the possibility for challenges to this law and for folks to want to decide or have the courts decide just how these laws can be pushed to their very, very limit. And under strict scrutiny, we would have to have a test case necessarily to determine whether or not weapons should be allowed in, concealed weapons, I'm sorry, should be allowed in these particular very sacred places that we want to know about. So it is difficult, and it's something that we should really be wary about, because it probably will be the subject of a lawsuit.
Mm-hmm. Same fear, concern of a lot of critics of this law. In other words, I think people should be allowed to have guns to protect themselves, to protect their families, for hunting. However, if you make it basically an ironclad protection, you can have guns and conceal them and go anywhere you want with them, critics say, you can't stop me from carrying my gun with me to school. And the test case will be in the courts, and if you have a constitutional protection, we don't know the outcome. Mm-hmm. And we don't know if where you send your children to school, you don't know if there will be guns left, right, and center. Yeah. And that's the fear of the critics.
Yeah.
Don't know the answer.
Don't know the answer. Okay.